How old was I when I retired? Man, that's a good question. You can make me think here. I was 39 when I retired.
That's actually.
I played 17
That's
years.
old. That's young. That's
Long
old
time.
for basketball.
Right here, young lady, right here.
For basketball.
We'll take about 8 more questions, guys.
For basketball, it's not.
If you could pick one person to motivate you through everything,
Speak a little louder.
if you could pick one person who's motivated you through everything, who would it be?
That's a good question. The person I probably would pick that motivated me, well, I won't say probably, I know he was the guy, was Julius Erving, who they call Dr. J. I remember the first time I played against him, and I said to him, I said, everything I do was what I saw you do on the floor, but not only on the floor, off the floor. He was a great ambassador for the game of basketball. So he was my biggest inspiration as a basketball player and as a young man. Right here, young man. Few more, guys, few more. Go ahead, ask your question, my man.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how good do you think you are at basketball?
I say a 10.
Is that a trick question? On a scale of 1 to 10, how? Well, you know what? I like for other people to kind of admire what I did. It's hard for me to put a number on where I think my skill was, how hard I played. But I tell you this, I always played the game at 110%. I never looked for excuses. I never blamed anyone. If something went wrong or we didn't win, I was the one who took the blame because I felt like it was something I didn't do to help us win. So when a person has to praise themselves, they're really not that good. So let other people praise you. Because if you're good, your talent speaks for itself. Young man.
What do you think your best dunk ever was? What do you think your best dunk ever was?
My best dunk ever was the one I lost to Michael Jordan in the dunk contest. That was my best dunk. But in practice, we used to do stuff that you never saw in a all-star game or an all-star dunk contest. Because when you don't have people watching, you can do some incredible things when people ain't watching, when the pressure isn't on. But probably one of the best was in that dunk contest against Michael. 2 more. My man back here. Stand up there.
Who's better, LeBron or Kobe?
I knew that question was coming. I will say this. I mean, I love both players. I love LeBron James, the way he plays, the phenomenon in this league. But if I had to pick the best all-around player, he's a little older now, but it's Kobe Bryant. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because I think both of them are phenomenal talents. If there's anybody who is Jordan-like, now he's not Jordan, no one to ever be Jordan. Kobe Bryant is more Jordan-like than any other player. And he plays the game, even at his age right now, at an extremely high level. Maybe LeBron will get there in another couple years if he continues to win championships, but you got to give Kobe the credit because 5 championships is 5 championships. 5 is better than 1, in my book. Right back here, in the very back.
Larry's got to be hitting this.
And after this question, I'm going to ask any of the teachers if they have a question they want to ask. So you might want to think about it for a second. Yes.
What is your favorite NBA moment?
Excuse me?
What is your favorite NBA moment?
My favorite NBA moment? I think my favorite NBA moment was when I got hurt and people said my career was over. And the next year, I came back and had my best all-around season at 29.9 points a game. That's my biggest NBA moment because when you go through a career-ending injury, everybody has an opinion or where they think you're going to be or where you're going or if you're coming back. And that was my most satisfying moment. And the teachers. Thank you. come from any teacher or even faculty here at the school?
Come on, Mr. President.
You guys are good. Y'all worrying about getting these kids back to class. I understand that. But, yeah, come here. Come up here. Come up here.
Do you think they'll find a cure for diabetes? Do you think they'll find a cure for diabetes?
Is there a cure for diabetes? Do I think they'll find? I think eventually we will find a cure for diabetes. But you know what the cure is for diabetes right now? Management. That's your cure until we find the cure. Is to manage your health. Because you cure diabetes one patient, one student at a time. That's a great question, man. Thank you.